I first started to get pain in one of my knees and it appeared to be a bit swollen. It took a long time for them to work out exactly what it was that was wrong, but then I got other symptoms and I ended up getting swelling in my feet as well. And then later it went to my hands and it was very difficult to do any menial tasks even. In the kitchen, washing the dishes, opening jars was almost impossible. Trying to get into a rheumatologist was actually quite difficult, and then trying to start to work out what medication worked for me, and that was quite difficult as well. I was a very active person, and in my social life I was one of those people who often would have large dinner parties, 20 people. Once I got the symptoms, I really couldn't do that anymore. And so it did affect my social life, and I couldn't go walking. I actually stopped swimming even at that time, which wasn't very good for me at all, because that was my main form of exercise. So the isolation started to creep in of not doing the social things that I did. That was, for me, the biggest impact. Very hard online from the information that you get to know what's right and what's wrong. And there were a couple of other people I knew with rheumatoid arthritis, so I would go to them as well and speak to them about what they felt was working for them. I'm almost back to where I was pre-rheumatoid arthritis. So my hands aren't swollen, I can bend my fingers, I'm able to go for long walks, which there's no way I could have done that before. And I can go swimming, I can live independent, and I'm much more social again now. And I really did at one stage think that I was going to end up in a wheelchair. So it's just amazing to be able to just move around freely and spend time with my children and my friends. I think general knowledge in the community, if people were more aware and more understanding, that would have been helpful, because I found that people sometimes didn't appreciate what you were going through. My advice to those people who are newly diagnosed would be to keep going, make sure you're looking after yourself, make sure you keep a record yourself of how the bloods that are coming back, that are showing how you're tracking, make sure you're having a good diet, and still try to do as much exercise as you can, even if it's a little bit painful. Just still try to get out and about, and to make sure they don't become isolated because of the disease.